So this is part 2 to my REVERT story. So yeah, I just never thought that my mum would have an issue with it again, because she saw me and everything. She knew I was learning about Islam. So when I actually went to tell her, I didn't feel any type of anxiety until I actually sat down. So once I sat down and wanted to tell her, all of a sudden my body just filled with this whole just anxiety basically, and I just knew, oh no, I don't know how this is going to go down. So I struggled to tell her, and then I told her, and all of a sudden she was just like, no, you're not going to be Muslim, you can't be Muslim. And then that really confused me again, obviously, because she was okay with everything beforehand, me learning about Islam. So I was just like, nothing's going to change. Obviously, I'm still the same person learning about Islam. I'm just confiding myself to this religion now. Like, I've decided that I actually want to be Muslim because this is the religion for me. And obviously she didn't agree with that. Which in the beginning, the first couple of years, I would say the first 3 or 4 years of me being Muslim, it was very hard for me with my mum. But alhamdulillah, she slowly came about, and now me and her have the best relationship. Like, she fully accepts it now, and yeah, she's completely happy for me, alhamdulillah. With my dad, we didn't really have a relationship when I was younger, like a close relationship. And then when I was about 13, 14, when I actually became Muslim, that's when we started to get closer. And he basically found out through, I can't really fully remember how my dad found out. I think it was just basically like people telling him, because obviously I was posting pictures and posting stuff of me online with hijabs and posting that I was Muslim basically. And he was not happy whatsoever. As you can understand, like, he came from a very, very, very small little village in Barnsley. Like, he was very closed off to the world. He'd never met a Muslim in his life. The only ethnic people he'd ever met was my family. And obviously we're not Muslim, so he had a very twisted thought of Muslims, as you can understand. So in the beginning, again, it was very hard for me and my dad. He didn't accept it whatsoever. I would say it took him longer than my mum. He only started to accept it fully when I actually got married. So that was when, about 2-3 years ago now, when I actually, was getting married, and he saw how Muslim families actually are. That's when he fully started to realise that, oh, okay, Muslims aren't actually really bad people. But yeah, my REVERT story is not that interesting, but that's basically it. If you have any questions, just comment them. Thank you.
ترجل بصوت وخيل فما لك في الأرض درب صحيح إلى الله عدنا وبالله نذنا ليطوى زمان بائس شحيح ليطوى زمان بائس شحيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء